Hello, it has been a while and I kind of like doing a battle of the brands. However, this one's got a little bit of an interesting twist to it. This is my original Cloud9 hair straightener. When I say original, it's not the very first one, but I bought this a long time ago, a long time ago. And I love it and I still use it constantly. It is really difficult for me to want to upgrade from this. I also have the old GHD, love it to bits. So I am one of these ones that just will not let go. One thing I want to answer for a lot of people though, and one thing I keep asking myself is, should I upgrade to a new Cloud9 or GHD? Or actually, do some of the new technologies and some of the more affordable brands now match the old technology of the GHDs or the Cloud9s? So in this video, I'm comparing my Remington Advanced Coconut Therapy Hair Straightener to the old Cloud9 technology. I just want to see if it's worth it. Like, where does this sit now? Where are we at? I really don't think this matters, and I'm not going to do the turn on which one heats up the fastest test, but in case you do care, Remington heats up in 15 seconds, which is pretty quick. And the Cloud9 is 20 to 25. Now, they both have a 360 swivel cord. However, this one's also got the wee ball joint there, and it like swivels amazingly, and there's lots of movement, and it feels really good. The Remington swivels, but it doesn't have that little ball thingy, so it doesn't do the things. So this one wins on movement. So when it comes to just overall design of these hair straighteners, I love everything about the Cloud9 in comparison to the Remington. However, the one thing the Remington does have on the Cloud9, if you are bothered about a little digital screen, then that would be one for you. I personally am totally fine not having it. I do really like this, and I find that when I am using it, I do actually like to hold that. So I don't know, maybe if the Cloud9 had that, then it would be like the most epic shape for me. Then I'm also like, I don't use it on that one because I don't need it. It just does the thing. Okay, maybe I just like holding it. I don't know. Ignore me. I like the Cloud9. Thank goodness both of them have a safety shut off. The Remington will shut off completely in 60 minutes, and the Cloud9 goes into hibernation after 30 minutes. The weight of this one is 450 grams, and the weight of this one is 400 grams, which makes no sense because this one feels heavier. This one is made in South Korea, and this one is made in China. Okay, let's get down to straightening. I'm going to straighten them on the same temperature. I actually never go over 150 degrees, but for the sake of this video, I will take it to 200 for you. You're welcome. I'm going to straighten my hair on this side with the GHD first, and I will commentate, and then I will do this side with the Remington, and we can compare it. Okay. I like that it beeps. It's currently on 150, and I'm going to take that to, oh, I really don't want to go to 200. Do I have to? Okay, I know you all do 200, so I will go to 200. This one needs a good clean. I can see there's smoke coming off it. I'm going to be honest with you. You're not going to hear me talking about passes. I always giggle when I hear people reviewing hair straighteners and they say I only have to do this many passes. I just kind of like mascara. I just kind of go with it and do what I want. I'm so sorry that this is doing this thing. It just has hair product on it, so just ignore that. I did one pass and my hair is straight. Like, what do you want from me? I did a good job. It feels nice. So holding this hair straightener, I do like that my hands are away from all of the heat. I can't feel any heat down here. That is really doing it for me. Grabbing another section. I'm going to grab a bit of a bigger section here. It doesn't tug on my hair. I can get it close to my roots. I just don't want to get my ear. Pull it down. It feels nice. You can tell that the plates are shifting as they need to. It's a really nice movement. Oh gosh, I love this hair straightener. My hair looks very straight. Yeah, it's nice. I'll move you back so you can kind of see a bit more of the... Yeah, it's funny. I wish my hair kind of curled for you guys today, but because I washed it this morning and blow dried it and didn't air dry it, the curl's just gone. But I do naturally have a bit of a curl in my hair, and depending on what I've blow dried my hair with, it can be frizzy. So my hair does do all the things that most people that want to straighten their hair have, but it's just not selling it to you today, unfortunately. But it feels so nice. There is something about the heat of this where, yes, it's 200 degrees. I'm not sure what it's doing, but I always notice that it cools down a lot faster after I've straightened it than some hair straighteners, and I like that. I do notice that I can kind of be a little bit loose with this, and it's not tugging anywhere on my hair at all. It feels really nice. Gosh, this hair straightener is so good. Why would I upgrade this? I don't understand. And going in on this last bit, I kind of go up at the back a little bit, and then I'll bring it forward so I can see it. Okay, this is beautiful. Just a really nice straight feel. You can't go wrong. It's straight. Like, heck, my hair straightener straightens. I like that it feels, the device is larger in my hands, so for me this feels really nice. I feel like I've got good control of it. It doesn't want to slip anywhere. It feels like a good quality device. I think that's the key thing with this. It's a bit more robust in the type of material it's made from, and I appreciate that. You are paying for quality when it comes to what the actual hair straightener is made from. But again, this is one of the original ones, so I don't know how the new ones feel in comparison. The straight is just, it's just so straight. It's beautiful. Last one. So nice. See? Stunning. Great. Love it. Let's move on to the Remington. It's one of those things of going like, okay, if you don't have either of these, what would you prefer? Because at this point, like, oh, my hair doesn't even feel straightened in the sense of, it doesn't feel like I've fried it at all. It feels really nice. It just feels good. And it's beautifully pin straight. Okay, let's do the same. Okay, so this one, when you turn it on, it has the lock screen. I don't know if you can see that. It's just a little picture of a lock, and then you basically just press that button and it unlocks it, and it will automatically want to do 170 on there. So I'm upping that terrifyingly. Oh no, it won't let me do. It let me do 190 or 210, so obviously we have to do 210. Those are annoying increments. There's no heat down here for the Cloud9, but even though this has just been turned off, this is extremely hot to touch. Now, this one has reached 210 degrees, which is 10 degrees higher than I had on this one, and I can still touch it up here. And it's a little bit warm down here. Interesting. This one's cooler down here. This one's a bit warmer. But I can, yeah, that's very hot up there. Okay. It's getting there though. It is getting hotter. Interesting. Right. Oh, it feels so different to use. Very, very smooth on the plates, but I think that'll also be due to the fact that the Cloud9 is older. It is a lot thinner to kind of hold and feel. Oh, it feels nice though. A little bit of tugging. What was that? Okay, these are new, but I don't know if you know that feeling where you're kind of straightening and you can just feel it tugging on your hairs on the very outside of the plates. It is doing that, and I hate that, but hopefully it doesn't keep doing it. It's a really pretty straighten though, and actually I do just want to note that that felt like it got straighter much quicker than the Cloud9. Oh goodness. Okay, hang on, let's get this up here. Pulling that, it's so smooth. Maybe it's the smoothness that's making me feel that way. Oh, and it feels really nice too. What? Yeah, okay, interesting. Noted. Okay, the next bit going. I'm just gonna grab a bigger chunk and see if this can handle it. Oh, it's definitely hot. Yeah, I do appreciate these ends here. It kind of feels like I'm not holding much. It feels that straighten is so nice. The only bugbear that I have is the scratching on my hair or the slight tugging, but the straighten is beautiful. Go down a little bit for you. Huh. You might get your answer if you're looking for a hair straightener. You don't want to fork out on the Cloud9s. That's madness. It is distracting. The only thing that is distracting me is it's straightening so brilliantly, but I feel like I'm holding something cheaper. Gosh, it is throwing me a little bit. The only thing that's slightly distracting me is how light it feels. And I say distracting because it just doesn't feel like I'm holding much, but it's very hot. So I kind of want to feel like I'm holding more. Gosh, that is a beautiful straighten. One thing I'm noticing is it's very hot to hold. I do tend to want to hold it a bit higher, but it's extremely hot on the outside. Like I can't really touch that from here onwards. And because there's not a lot of hand room, you might need to wear a glove with this one. Can you hear it pulling a little bit when I do that? Yeah, that feeling. I hate it. It's awful, and my hair's falling out enough as it is. I don't want it to be doing that. Whereas the Cloud9 doesn't do that even a little bit. Oh, it's hot. Oh, it's really hot. Okay, well, you can't argue that they don't straighten. Both of them straighten beautifully. This is also very pin straight. How interesting. Okay, obviously judged this one before, but I would say, arguably, the Remington has my hair ever so slightly more pin straight than the Cloud9. What do we think? I mean, they're both straight. Can you see how pin straight that is? Whereas the Cloud9 is also dead straight, but it's just got a bit more body to it, for lack of a better explanation. So what's the verdict? Well, I prefer how this one is made. I feel like this has more quality to it. It feels so much nicer. I have more hand room. I like the increments of heat that it goes up in. When it comes to how straight your hair is, these are on par. I hate to say it. The only thing is this gets this is still extremely hot to touch. And I don't love that. Yes, they put a little sign on there, but there's not a lot of hand room. Kind of, look at this. I've got hand room. There's no heat here. There is a lot of heat happening here. So that's the only thing, is I think if you've got bigger hands than me, and I have small hands, they look huge like that. I do apologize. They're not, they're small. You're going to struggle. But the price of this, you can get this on sale. Mine was so affordable. So I think it's worth it. Just buy a glove and then you should be fine. But just keep that in mind. You just have to kind of like learn, I guess, how to straighten your hair with it and not being yourself. When I do this to my hair with the Cloud9, you can feel like you've got a product that's clamping down on your hair and it's doing its thing. With this one, I feel like it's a bit more rogue and it's just like, oh, it's so light. Is my hair in there? This feels so easy to do. Wow, what's going on? Like, it's so light in comparison. And there's obviously more plate. This is a tough one. I love my Cloud9. I already own it. This was great. Would I buy this? Would I upgrade to this? No, they're the same in the sense of like the performance of it. Plus I like all the other features about how this is made. So I would stick with my current one. If you're someone that's looking to kind of like upgrade, should you go to a Cloud9, GHD, wherever, if you've already got one of these, don't bother going to this. However, if you can't afford this, don't want to afford this, and you just want to do the trick, then buy a glove and buy this one, because on sale this was so affordable and the results are brilliant. I would argue it is ever so slightly more straightened on this side, but it was because it was 10 degrees higher. So let's just say they're equal. Yeah, apart from quality and everything like that, just for the sake of like straighteners, they perform the same. So yeah. I would love to know how the new Cloud9s perform compared to my old one, but from what I've read, these are amazing. So the fact this can keep up with the outcome, with the straighten, is incredible. It's just a bit cheaper feeling, but the results speak for themselves. So anyway, if you have any questions, please leave them down below. I hope that was helpful. If you have upgraded or like a hair straightener that you would compare to a GHD or a Cloud9, let me know, because I would love to compare. But otherwise, yeah, I do rate this. Like, I'm very stoked the new technology is as good as this. That's really cool. I've actually got a few others to test too. So there's going to be a few more this versus that videos coming your way. So if you enjoy those, please make sure you subscribe. Otherwise, thank you so much for your time and attention, and I will see you in the next video.